This segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together.
Time for a lot of you to be at a We the People Bayou community function, and so we just wanted to give you just a little brief history of who we are and what we do. We actually started in 2021, which is about the time that most of the country was waking up to a lot of things. It was during COVID and people were being locked down and unconstitutional mandates were being put forth, and the first thing we did was people needed help with their jobs, and even college students with their careers, because they were being made to do things that they did not want to do for fear of losing their job or not being able to finish. And actually, Rep. Edmonston helped a lot with some of the university students and actually saving their educational careers. So we got started, and we got medical professionals and different people to help with helping them understand that they're able to get exemptions and providing exemption forms and that sort of thing. So as we move forward, we really realize that local action has national impact. That's sort of one of our mottos, because we cannot necessarily be in Washington, but what we do here affects there. And so we are a tri-parish organization, Terrebonne, Lafourche, and St. Mary. We host mixers mostly every month. Our next one is actually on October 16th. When you sign up today, and I know you will, to get our information, you'll know when that's coming and where. We partner with our local school boards, our state legislative hearings. We go and stay close to that. Our focus is government overreach, election integrity, children's protection, and holding elected officials accountable.
The crisis that we're facing in our state is truly a statewide crisis. It's certainly deep here where we are, but whether you're in Shreveport or Monroe, Lake Charles, Houma, Morgan City, it is impacting everybody in our state. And it's not just homeowners, it's not just commercial property, it's private passenger auto, it's commercial trucking, it's workers' compensation, it's health care. I mean, insurance has become the biggest burden that Louisiana families and businesses face in the state. Our state spends more, the average wage earner spends more of their income on insurance than any other state in America. We're insurance poor. That's part of what my job is, to fix that, to rebalance it. There is no justification other than losses on why we spend so much money on insurance. But this year, and I appreciate you calling, noting all the elected officials and those that do public service, because when I do it, I always forget somebody, so thank you for doing that. But you know, this past legislative session, it was a fiscal session, but I've been accused I hijacked it and made it an insurance session, but I didn't hijack it. I think we, the people, wanted the focus on insurance during the session. And so I'm very thankful to the legislators that are here in the room and those that aren't, that helped support some meaningful legislation, not just this year, but last year as well. Specific to that, property insurance. Back in 2024, that was the focus on insurance reform. People said, we've got to focus on doing things on the property front. And we did. And last year, several bills, many bills, were passed to address the crisis in the state. And one thing that we've started at the department, we call it Be Insurance Ready, and it's I want people to understand as much about insurance as they possibly can. I think the more you know about insurance, the better experience you're going to have when you have a claim. The more you understand on what's covered, the more you understand on what's not covered, the better experience you're going to have. But with that, you know, we've worked with the legislatures trying to help legislators, because I don't expect, you know, our friends in the room to understand every topic that they have to vote on.
Thank you.
You've got to be an expert on it right when you vote, but you can't be. And so we've been working and trying to help legislators as well to understand how insurance works. And let me tell you, Insurance is not an investment product. I can't tell you how many times I see out there and I hear, well, I paid $5,000 worth of premium. I should at least get that back. It's not how it works, ladies and gentlemen. You hope you never get a dollar back. Because if you do, that means you had a claim. That means you've been in an auto wreck, or your home's had a fire, or it's been blown down, or flooded, or something bad has happened and you're having to use that product, which you hope you don't have to use. So I think we need to start having conversations around that and what our expectations are. We got to get back to just ourselves. Sometimes just bad stuff happens, and it just does. And you just got to kind of move on with it. But in the United States and in Louisiana too, we've got a bad habit of just finding somebody else to point a finger at and saying, pay me. But that's a generational thing. So listen, I want to thank you all for your time and coming out today. Like I said, I think Louisiana is blessed with an abundance of opportunity. And the legislature is moving mountains to make us a more attractive state for other companies to come and do business. Oil and gas, manufacturing, all that stuff. We got to make sure insurance is part of that as well. And so we do that, and we will soar. Our state will soar, our economy will soar, our communities will soar, and we can do it. It's been done before, we can do it again. I wouldn't be in this job if I didn't know that we can do better than what we're doing today. So, look, God bless y'all, God bless America, and God bless the great state of Louisiana. Be safe this weekend if you're going traveling.
This segment was brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together.